Good Tuesday morning to you. I hope it is as beautiful at your home this morning as it is at mine. The sun has come up. It's a beautiful day, and I would love to pick back up where we stopped yesterday on Monday, where we dealt with Isaiah 46, where he said, "Those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, their energies, their vision, their life. And in that moment they shall mount up like wings of eagles. And they shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." Today we're going to be looking at another chapter 46 from Psalms 46:10, where King David learned something very important about learning to wait and be patient upon his God. He says, "Be still and know that I am God. For then I will be exalted among all the nations, upon all of the earth." He says, "Be still and know that I am God." David was a person of activity. He was a king. He was a leader. He was a warrior. He was a shepherd. He was a mighty person of great character and dexterity. He was a leader. He knew how to speak. He knew when to be quiet. But also, too, David knew when to be still. For he learned in his older age that the more he was still, the more he was able to focus upon the power of God in his own life. You see, David knew that fear was the great immobilizer that keeps us from being able to be people of action. People of action have, first of all, got to be people of peace and inner clarity. They have to have an inner vision. They have to know who they are and who they're not. They also need to know who their God is and who's going ahead of them. And when they know that, it casts out all fear. God doesn't want us to be prisoners of our fears or our insecurities or even our depressions. The Bible says, "Do what is right and do not give way to fear." That's 1 Peter 3:6. 1 Peter 3:6 says, "Do what is right and do not give way to fear." Fear can paralyze us and keep us from believing God and stepping out in faith. The devil loves a fearful Christian. But to be still and to know who God is for you, allow him to speak quietly to you in those quiet places. "Those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength," says Isaiah, the great prophet. And today, David reminds us, he says, be still, and know that I am God. For then I will be exalted among all the nations and over all of the earth. I think that is a tremendous promise. These still small verses give way to great strength and leadership and doing for the greatness of God's kingdom. I want you to find a quiet place today, away from noise, away from telephone, away from computer, away from radio, away from television, away from even your family. Just you and God. Take 10 minutes and just say, "God, here I am. Speak to me. Let me hear from you." And you'll be amazed. Psalm 46:10, "Be still and know that I am your God and everyone's God. For then I'll be exalted among all of the earth." God bless you. I hope these last few days have given you some strength and insight into your spirituality and well-being with Jesus Christ. For tomorrow, we're going to be looking at how he found places of quietness where he could be still and know who his God really was, and for his vision to be refocused. Let's learn from the Master, the Son of God, tomorrow. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow morning.